in today's video, we're gonna be doing a very quick decluttering of our bedroom and my bathroom. In my last video, I did like a work from home vlog where I went through my drawers, my dresser drawers, and did like a quick declutter and kind of reorganized them. And that really inspired me to just go ahead and do the rest of my bedroom. 6 months ago, I did like a full declutter. So this wasn't terrible, but I feel like every 6 months, you should really be going through and decluttering just to get rid of the unnecessary things. And even though I did declutter 6 months ago, I found that there was just a few other items that I was still holding on to that I haven't used in 6 months. And so if you haven't used something in 6 months or a year, go ahead and get rid of it. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Please subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, and enjoy. Bottom drawer is only for my 3 hair tools: blow dryer, straightener, curling iron. This drawer, I need to get rid of some stuff off of the top of my head. This is a case for my razor. I never use this. It's taking up space. I'm throwing that away. This is my moisturizer I use every day. This I use every day. That I use every day. Toothpaste I use every day. This is an empty thing of makeup. I'm throwing that. This I just bought, so I'm going to keep that. This is my makeup remover. I'm keeping that. I actually need to clean this drawer out. This hair tie I use every day. Let's see, this haven't used in 6 months. This have not used in 6 months. I'm throwing. This is just sunscreen powder, aloe vera. I'm just gonna take everything out and actually wipe this drawer down, but all of this, the rest of this stuff is stuff I use maybe not every day, but every week. So all of this I'm keeping. Just wiped it down, and now I'm putting in the rest of the stuff nicely and organized. Here I have some makeup I use on very special occasions. Here is like for travel, and then sunscreen things that I use also for travel. And here I keep this little container of like just a bunch of kind of like miscellaneous things. This is a deep cleansing cream. I use that. I'm going to put my daily moisturizer in there, silicone scar sheets, my new brow, I dyed my eyebrows, so my brow tint, my makeup remover, my red light therapy is going in there. I have this little thing of spray of water for like flyaways. An extra razor I'll put in there. My deodorant, my toothpaste, my hair clip, my comb, and then, oops, my scrunchie that I use every day. Now I actually have room that I can put my makeup bag in here. It doesn't look great. Like actually, this looks like a lot and it looks cluttered, but bathroom stuff, this is what I use, like I said, every day or at least every week. Feels so much better. These are products that, like I said, I use every day or every week. Nothing that I'm holding on to that I haven't used in 6 months or whatever. This is truly everything that I use. Time to tackle this. First, I have my travel that I put my toiletries in, again, for traveling. Straight out the gate, you guys, I'm just gonna throw this away. The last time I did my bathroom declutter, I kept onto it. It's been over 6 months and I haven't used this, so I am gonna throw this away. I haven't found a use for it. I have baby powder, which I use for my hair. I have extra cotton balls, which I use every day. This stuff is what I use for my color, darken my eyebrows. So I just keep all of that kind of together in that this little container. Okay. This I'm tossing. I haven't used this. It's a really good product. It's this Medicube face mask thing. I can't use it. It bothers my face too much. Okay. This bentonite clay, again, have not found a use for it, so I'm gonna throw that away. Same with this Dial soap. I'm just sick and tired, you guys, of holding on to these things that I put down in here and then I just completely forget that I have it. So it's like, I don't know. If I haven't been using it, then it's just in here for no reason. I have my old employee badge. Oh my gosh. Okay, I do like keeping these things. This is for like travel. So these different little like containers I am gonna put in here along with my travel face wash because I use that for camping, but camping season is over. Same with this. Travel things, I have extra toothpaste, which I'm obviously going to keep. This is basically empty. Didn't even know that was in there. That is getting thrown. All of this stuff I'm keeping. That's just extra stuff we use every day. Lotions, hand lotion, and my Jergens, I keep that. My dry brush, I'm keeping. That little makeup brush I am keeping. Okay, these are other extra little things for camping that I need to just organize and put in there. Same with my frankincense. I have extra floss, which is nice. I have this amazing foot scrubber that I use in between my pedicures. Okay, so all of this stuff I use. So now I'm gonna put in my baby powder. I use that as well as my eyebrow stuff. And then I have some room over here that I'll put my dry shampoo in. And this is looking so much better. Back here, we just have toilet paper, extra bags for the garbage, and then a lint roller, which needs to be right there because I always forget that I have that. And then I will put my extra cotton balls actually right back there, so it just looks a little bit better. And then of course I have my mouthwash, just make it look a little bit better, but that took less than 5 minutes. Just getting rid of a few things helps so much. Up here is just like up on our countertop. This is my husband's side. We have our hand soap, this little dish that I use every day to put my rings in before I shower. I keep my toothbrush and toothpaste out. Maybe I should get a little container for that so it looks better. And then in here, I thought about getting rid of some of these. So these earrings, super cute, but I've worn them once. I don't know, and they bothered the crap out of my ears. These are just old and gross. But then these things I use and wear frequently. And there's my gua sha stone. So that looks good. Then up here is some skincare. I use these 3 products every day and every night, every morning and every night. Same with my perfumes, with the exception of this. I hate throwing perfume away, but I have not worn this in over a year, and I actually hate the way that it smells. It smells like sunscreen. I've been keeping onto it thinking that maybe I would come around and like it again, but I don't, so I'm gonna throw this away. There. Just getting rid of certain things every once in a while helps out. I really need to wipe this down. It is pretty minimal actually, like there's really not a lot of stuff on it, but honestly it's been driving me insane lately. I need to get rid of some things. So over here there's a picture of my husband and his late son, so we obviously want to keep that. My little Scentsy up there, which is great, that was a Christmas gift. And over here we have like a sound bar down there, a TV Roku, my little decor, which I really like, our Amazon Alexa. And then over here is, first of all, just like a couple of pictures of my daughter when she was little, a family photo, and then my beautiful vase with these, I don't even know what they're called. And first of all, like you can't even see the second picture frame. This one is so old, and I'm actually going to put it, we have this same picture literally downstairs in our kitchen. And we have this. I don't like these anymore. I'm gonna throw them away. The thing is with decor, your decor changes, and that's okay. Let me see how this looks. I love this clay pot. I will not get rid of this because I'm obsessed with it. This already looks so much better. Obviously, I need to just clean. I need to dust. I actually kind of wish that the picture frames weren't on there. I think it could look even better. So I may play around with that, but I don't know, because now it just kind of looks off-centered. Here is the dresser. I obviously just like dusted it, and I don't know, I actually love the way that it looks with just the TV, the sound bars in the back, our Roku, which is obviously it needs to be connected, and then the Amazon Alexa over here, which maybe I can just I just think it looks so much better. It looks bare for sure, but I think it looks so much better like this. Like, I don't know, I feel like it's just enough. I think I'm gonna find another place for these picture frames. I don't know, I really like this. Okay, update. I moved some things around. These picture frames, the 2 white frames and this other frame, we actually had those two on my husband's nightstand, this other one on my nightstand. So just to make it like more even and actually look better, I know that there's technically more on here. It's now evened out and it looks just more symmetrical and better, I think. I don't know, like, actually I really don't love the picture frames on the dresser, but I want pictures up. And over here on my husband's nightstand, I put that picture there, and then this is all he has on his nightstand, which is nice. Just the picture frame and then the lamp. And then over here, I actually need to get rid of some of this stuff. This whole thing, I haven't used these in forever. I've used these. These I'm going to toss. And then I have my pillow spray. I have my Apple Watch charger, which I keep back there. My pillow spray. We have our baby monitor tucked behind this picture of my girls, and then my chapstick, so I need to clean this up. Looks so much better. So now basically I just put my pillow spray, which I do use every day, but I actually put that in my nightstand. Got rid of the Apple charger, or the Apple Watch charger, and then because I like things symmetrical, since I moved the lamp closest to the bed on my husband's nightstand, I did the same here. So lamp, my jewelry, little stand, because I don't sleep with my rings on every night, I take those off, and then picture of my daughters. So looks so much better. Just got done decluttering my actual bedroom. My room now, it makes me feel peaceful. We have just a couple of things on our nightstand. We have this fan we use every night down here. Even my bedding, as much as I want to get new, beautiful bedding, I like the simplicity of our bed. We have our 2 main pillows. Sometimes we sleep with these other white pillows here, 1 blanket. That's all we need. And then over here, it's nice, it's picked up. Few things on the nightstand. Now over here, I do have my trampoline, my rebounder. I really don't like that it's in our bedroom, but it is something that I use every day. Literally, I jump on that thing every day. So I keep it in here. Sometimes I move it to the basement, but it is what it is. Like, the kids, the girls love it. We're coming into winter time. It's really nice to jump on it in the winter time, especially the girls, to burn off some energy. Our room gets so cold. We are right above our garage. So this over here is just like a really nice space heater we recently got. And then moving over here, our full length mirror. I have these shoes actually because I'm going to be wearing them today. And then this is all the stuff that I need to put downstairs that I was able to get rid of. And then our dresser. Again, I kind of actually think that it's too much on the dresser. I would like to get rid of those photos, but I do like having photos, but I don't know. There's just something about it that it's like, I can't quite put my finger on what's going on. I think it's maybe like a height thing. Like, it's just not sitting right with me. Like, I don't know. I think the picture frames are like too small, or I don't know. I don't love it, but I do think that it looks better. So, and then over here is, we have obviously this huge blank wall because I just moved our huge mirror from right there to now behind me, but I would like to get maybe like a piece of nice artwork up there because it does look pretty bare, but I like bare, so it's not like terrible. Just did a quick mini declutter of the bedroom, and it looks so much better along with our bathroom. Now keep in mind, I don't touch my husband's stuff, but you guys saw I went through my drawers, my cabinet, my bottom shelf here, and it just looks so much better. Okay, and it's been a minute, so it is time to go through and declutter these couple of drawers. So let's see, I have my garbage bag, and I'm gonna just set some stuff out, see what I can get rid of. I told myself I was gonna take these books and actually put them in the basement in my box that I have all of my books in. You guys know, if you've been here a while, I can't get rid of books. So for now, I'm taking those out. Here I have this little thing that my daughter made. Sorry, I'm just gonna throw that away. I have my red light therapy face mask. Just things that I just haven't used. A bunch of papers, these in here. These I got for my girls for the airplane ride when we went to Florida, which I am keeping these. They're just like headphones. So I'm just gonna put them in there, the bag that they came in, and then I think I'm actually gonna put these in my closet just because they don't need to be in my nightstand. These red light therapy sunglasses that I don't even use anymore. A couple of things of gum. I'm gonna throw these away because God only knows how old these are. I have no idea. A little purse that I can put into my closet that should not even be in here. It's actually not too bad. I have this little canister container thing. I'm throwing that away. Some cream, throwing that. Like I said, it's not too bad. No idea what that's for. A picture that I should put in my closet. Not too bad in here because I recently went through this not that long ago. So I do have a couple things of Aquaphor, so I'll keep those in there. And then I have all of these different like cords and chargers, which I still haven't figured out a system for that, you guys. And then I have these extra connectors for my closet. So actually, this doesn't look terrible. I have like a little speaker in here, a sound machine for my daughter when we go camping. But like I said, I am going to put some of this stuff in here that has just been sitting up on my nightstand. I might actually even put this in here just to get it off the nightstand. I think I'm going to do that. Okay, and then the bottom drawer, I have a little back scratcher, some gummies that I don't like the way they made me feel, so I'm going to toss those. I have this huge tripod that's actually broken, so I am going to throw that. I have a laptop in here that I keep in here. More cords. You guys, what do you do with all of your cords? Like your charging cords that you actually need? Like, I don't know. I need to figure out a better solution and system for that. And then I have more books that I'm going to put downstairs. Okay, so now since this drawer is completely empty, I am going to put my laptop in there, which is nice. Now I have space for my heating blanket, because usually I just keep it on the ground over here, which I don't love just because I don't use it all the time, but I do use it every week for sure. So now I can put it down here, back scratcher in there, because I use that a lot. So looks so much better. Like I said, that took me 5 minutes, and these are all things that I use and need like almost every day. So it doesn't look great, but it's pretty minimal. The cords, you guys, I need to figure something out with that. And then the bottom drawer is just my laptop and my heated blanket. This even looks better because now that I have room in my drawer for my little jewelry, that looks so much better. Just finished vacuuming. Decluttering, I feel like it's so minimal. It went through my nightstand. Honestly, didn't get rid of a lot, but just enough to make it feel just better. Overall, just better in here and less overwhelming. So much better in our bedroom. Few things on our dresser. Mirror, like I said, I have my shoes out. Typically the heater is not in here, but it's the cold months, so we have that in here. My trampoline I use every day, our very minimal bedding. I wish that you guys could feel how it feels in our bedroom, because it's just like the feeling, it literally gives me so much peace. So much peace, like it feels so good in here. Like just looking around and seeing there is just not that much crap essentially. The feeling of walking into a minimal, clutter-free room is something that just cannot be replicated. Like, it is the actual best feeling when you're in your space and you look around and there's hardly anything there. I'm sorry, but like what it does for your mind, it makes you think clearly. It makes you happier, at least for me. And that's why I love decluttering so much. I think it's so important to just have minimal stuff. Also, I think it's really important to go through your stuff every, I would say every 6 months, to be honest with you, because you do accumulate things, unnecessary things. So I think it's really important to go through everything every 6 months. Just go through your drawers from top to bottom and just like touch everything. Make sure that you still use these things and see what you can get rid of. See what's no longer serving you. See what you're holding on to. And then after you do it like once, do it every 6 months, because it's just like cleaning. Like, for instance, I have a cleaning business. When I go and I do that first deep clean on a client, it takes so long. But from there, if I do it weekly or bi-weekly or even monthly, the maintenance cleans, aka the maintenance declutters of your home, maintaining the clutter-freeness, it's so much easier and it's so less overwhelming when you actually need to go through and declutter everything. So go ahead and stay tuned. I am going to be going through my closet because, like I said, it's been about 6 months and I know there are some things in there that I can get rid of. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to be doing a second decluttering of my closet. So stay tuned for that. And please subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys really soon in my next video. Bye.